someone who's trying to sell a movie ticket. I've seen this in the past with a company that we worked with that was a cinema. Their best time to send was 8 p.m. on a Thursday evening because that's the time that their ticket sales were peaking. So people were buying tickets for the weekend ahead, getting their tickets for the movies on a Friday. They would buy that in the Thursday evening in preparation for their weekend. So it all depends on your audience. It all depends on the way that they're interacting. It takes a little bit of work to get to that point, but it's worth doing it because your engagement is going to improve with that.
Wow,
That's
yeah, very interesting.
Interesting. Yeah.
So, switching the topic a little bit, and I was curious about like sponsorship. Nowadays some newsletter monetize their content through like a sponsorship. So
Yes.
having this email is brought by XYZ company or product, and they want to show it. So, do you have some thoughts and about the sponsorship and what is the best way to get or look for sponsorship, and when is the time the newsletter or the company start looking for sponsorship and so on?
So it's an interesting one because I started a little bit late in my journey. I only over the last year have started monetizing through sponsorship. Before that, it was affiliations, and before that, it was dedicated emails for brands. But from a sponsor perspective, I think getting a sponsor as early on in your email journey as possible is going to be relevant because you can grow with that sponsor. Finding and I'm going to go back to that word relevance. Finding relevant sponsors is really critical. If you're sending a publication with a sponsor that's misaligned with your audience, you're not going to get the clicks you want or the engagement you want, which means you're not going to earn the right type of money from those sponsorships. So there are platforms that make it quite easy. I know I use Beehive to send my emails. I know Beehive's got the built-in ad network, and generally you get approached as an email sender to be part of the ad network, and you can pick from